Welcome everyone to the final round of the Iracing.com V8 Supercar official online series. Coverage presented by Direct Clap Services, the all-new V8's online superstore coming very soon, and V8 Supercars fan group. Back finally in the host chair, Jay Kennedy, alongside me Stephen, Sam Clark and Corey Hanger. G'day guys.
G'day Jay, g'day Corey, g'day everyone.
Yeah, g'day everyone. It's good to have you back in that host seat again, Jay. After last week was a little bit dismal. I had to jump out of the commentary box and go for a steer after my intro for qualifying.
It's actually good to be back, everyone. Be back, and we've also got another proud member of the V8's online family, Madison Down, joining us as well for a bit of a lap around Suzuka tonight.
Yeah, g'day guys. Always good to do this. Haven't done this in a while actually, so hopefully I can put together a decent lap for you guys.
Yeah, different layout this season to what we've seen in the past. We're using the MotoGP layout, which I know everyone's a bit confused about.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on the last chicane. It's extremely tight, and it actually takes away a little bit of a passing opportunity. The braking zone is a little bit more curved, so it's not as easy to pass in there anymore. And that first chicane's all right. It's just a little bit of a pain to get through there without cutting it too much.
How's the preparation through the week, mate? Obviously a big night tonight, hoping to clinch that championship, but how's your preparation been leading up to Suzuka?
Yeah, pretty good. I've put in a fair few laps this week compared to most other weeks, so I feel a little bit more comfortable in the car. Obviously I had a shocker in round 11 at Lime Rock last week, so I was keen to try and get the job done tonight. But yeah, I think that shows in qualifying. I'm currently up there on provisional poles, so hopefully I can take the fight to Justin.
Now, speaking of the fight, there's not much between you guys. You have got a little bit of an edge after the early races tonight, but it's still anyone's championship.
Oh, it really is, you know, anything can happen. I'm not going to count any of my chickens before they hatch, you know. It's sure, I've got a little bit of a advantage at the moment going into the race, but yeah, anything can happen.
What's the mindset coming? Sorry.
Go. Sorry, Sam, man.
I was just thinking, what's the mindset coming to Suzuka? Is this a track that sort of suits your driving style, or would you prefer something a little different?
I really like Suzuka. It's a really good track for me to finish on. I've coming from a Gran Turismo background, I've done a lot of laps here in the past. So yeah, I've probably done nearly a million laps around here. So it's a good track for me. It suits my more fast and flowing style. So yeah, great track for me.
Right, talking about schedule, what do you think of next season's schedule? Seems that it's been released. Have to get your opinion.
Absolutely fantastic. I've heard that all you guys at V8's Online have had a lot to do with that, and I saw it and it was just brilliant. It's the best schedule we've had in many years. So got good variety, few sprint races, few pit stoppers, so it's pretty cool.
We worked quite hard on that, myself and Corey, over early this week to get it out, and we were actually very surprised that we actually got it. So it's going to be very exciting next season, but if the racing's terrible, I guess we're to blame, Corey. Take us through this lap, Matt.
Yep, you want to get nice clean drive off this last chicane, not get wheel spin into second. Go up through the gears, it's very easy for it to snap sideways on you just there. You've got to try and keep it as straight as you possibly can. Down here you've got to brake as deep as you can, you trail brake in, you brake at the line on the road, turn it in early, trail brake in, run a little bit wide in the mid corner. Hard to get to that second apex, car's a little bit of understeer there, then you got to try and put the power down. All of these S's are just, you got to be so patient on the throttle. The car just wants to keep cranking sideways on you at every opportunity it gets, so you got to really just feather it around here. Good place in the race to save fuel tonight. It's a fuel saving race, so in here you can coast quite a bit and save a lot of fuel. Up through here you're in fourth gear and still can't get the power down. It wants to crack sideways the whole way up there. Through the fast kink, this curb's a bit nasty on the middle and the outside there. Big curb on the inside. Use all the exit road, try and get the power down. Through the fast kink, a little bit of traffic there. Brake as late as you can, brake straight. You can take a fairly shallow approach and still get through there just fine. Nice clean exit. This chicane's really tough. You can either miss the apexes by a mile and lose a lot of time, or you can cut it too much and get a slowdown penalty. Again, hard to get the power down out of there. Probably my favourite corner on the track. Come up the spoon, turn it in early, let the car float wide in the middle, and then bring it back for the second. There's a lot of understeer in the mid corner there, and then it's really hard to get the power down. Use all the road, then go up through the gears on the back straight here, up to 130R, one of the fastest corners on the track. Brake at the 100 board, down one gear, turn it in, a little bit of understeer that time. Try and not run wide, it's ice out there. Brake really late. That's probably a little bit too late. Battle to stop. It's weird driving flat out that far into that chicane. We've been doing it different for so long. But when you actually go on the throttle for that long, it's a bit strange. Anyway, that's a fairly average lap at Suzuka.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
1:10.3.
Lost around about a second at the last chicane, so I did notice in the early race that Justin Ruggiero was a fair bit better in that chicane than I was, so definitely a place I need to work on.
Well, good luck tonight, mate. All the best for the championship, and fingers crossed for your sake, you'll be 6-time champion.
Yeah, it's got a ring to it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, talk to you after, guys.
Good luck, mate. All the
Good luck,
best.
mate.
All the
Thanks,
best,
heaps.
mate.
Such a close championship. Also, good luck to Justin tonight for his championship bid. It'll be his maiden championship if he manages to win it. And I know he's the most determined person out on the grid to win this this championship.
Yeah, how good is it? The old Battle of the Titans. Like you said, you touched on Madison's already got 5 championships under his belt, and we've seen Justin improve so much, over the last year or two, and his driving has been sensational, and they're both well deserved of whatever happens tonight, and I think we're in for a cracker of a race.
Yep, definitely our 2 best drivers in the championship, most competitive drivers, and probably nicest guys that we have in the championship battling for the final. But I guess the question is, if you've missed any of our races and you'd like to know how we got there, here's a quick recap, well, not too quick recap, a recap of the past 11 rounds. Big thanks to John Emerson for this video. Enjoy, guys.
As the revs rise here at Alton Park, 30 laps. And we're underway. Great jump there from Hampstead. So easy to do through these chicanes. I mean, you just get the power on and it's like, yeah, round he goes.
That'll
Madison! Hold on to it. Jeez, cowboy, you don't want to do that too many times. Didn't have much choice there. Contact! He's gone round! I don't know if he just missed his braking marker because he was tucked up. You'll want to give that up. Oh, gone! Hilly's off! Into the gravel. Can he keep it off the fence? No, he backs it in hard.
Crossover.
Sideways. Oh, Kelly on the grass. Touch with McLaughlin. They're side by side. Someone's going to have to give it up coming into the chicane, and it was Kelly. And now he's going to make a dive up the inside. Gets the job done. Can he pull it up in time? Side by side with McLaughlin. Gets on the power. Sideways. Oh, McLaughlin sideways. Kelly will have the inside run to this turn.
Hartley's going to try and get himself up closer.
Oh, contact in the fence! The V8 Supercar fan group Falcon of Kelly fired off into the fence after a touch with McLaughlin.
Madison down. Fantastic drive. Wins round 1 at Alton Park.
Revs rise here at Oran Park, round 2 of the Iracing V8 Supercar Series. Hammer off. Madison down with a good start, but up the inside. It's Richard Hampstead. He's got the perfect line into turn 1. Oh, had a crash. Big carnage underneath the hours. Wow.
And look at Collins.
Yeah, Collins will be in the outside.
Oh, Collins almost got squeezed into the wall. It's still too wide. And he goes, mate. That's going to hurt his car a little bit, as we said. Oh, wow.
Hold on, lucky not to be facing the other way.
Oh, I was so worried that someone was going to come past and clean him up there. So Maris has dropped back to 10th, closing the gap on Emerson. Now he's managed to pull an amazing move there. And Emerson's coming back up the inside.
Oh, side by side through there. They've got to be careful. Got to give plenty of room for each other. Great sportsmanship by both of them.
That would have been interesting end of the race. Avril taking out the leaders with a lap to go.
Geez, that's hard mouth stuff for Hampstead. He would have just said, thinking you're kidding, are you? He does the job. It's Richard Hampstead taking the win over Madison Down and Josh Muggleton in third. Chasing down Justin Rugger. We get underway. Great start by Rugger, but have a look behind him.
Emerson.
John Emerson. Brilliant start.
Little bit of action at the back of the pack, but John Emerson has got the jump and he'll take the lead into turn 1. Big spin back in the field. Nethercoat, Henga, and Kelly nowhere to go, runs into Nethercoat. Just saw Sam Collins, he's ended up in the fence at the final corner, he's looped it around. Got the power on a little bit too early at the exit of the final corner, and that's ended his race unfortunately.
Oh, he gets any closer. Oh, he's going to get up side by side, not quite. Geez, any closer to John, you'll start reading the serial number on that diff. That's nice.
Oh, Muggleton's just been balked. Big time. Oh, that was unlucky for Muggo. Don't think it's cost him too much time though. Maris has made a mistake.
Exactly what Down wants. Down's on the right side of the racetrack now. He'll hold the inside line. But Maris will fight around the outside. He'll have the inside coming in the hairpin. Oh,
great bit of driving!
Oh, they both hold on to it. Great bit of driving, but this is really pulling into Bar Richie's hands too.
But John Emerson crosses the line for his maiden V8 Supercar official online series win.
And it is so far so good. Madison Down, great job off the start. Bar Richie's trying to get alongside of him, but Madison's got the nice run to the inside.
But look at trying to spin it Matthew Hills around. Just part of the pack limit, trying to get away without hitting him. Mitchell McLeod's turn around. Richard Stanaway there, sorry Sandman. Going down to the boot, Mitchell has just collected Stanaway. Having a look up the inside into turn 1, Rans later on the brakes, can he pull it up though? Up the inside, job done. We got, Muggo's hit Rugger into pit lane. Oh, big contact. Rugger's going to have an exceeding pit penalty, speed rather. Pit penalty after the contact with Muggleton.
These guys, Maris looking up the inside of Shane Van Gisbergen, does the job. Nice move, holds the line and gets power back down. Nice position over Shane Van Gisbergen. Shane just ran it wide and Maris dived up the inside. Now contact, he's gone, Maris is off. Contact between Shane Van Gisbergen and George Maris. Maris in the centre of the racetrack.
Nice when
yeah, nice, he'll get up the inside. Oh, is that Maris behind as well? So he loses 2 spots. Nice pick up there from Maris just to follow Scotty through. Scotty tries to hold the position, but he hasn't got a chance. Maris will fire up the inside.
Job done as well. What a pass!
Can they pull it up? No contact. Oh, nearly. So close. Sean Kelly right in the thick of it as well. But the Tats.com Falcon will come out of the last turn here at Watkins Glen for round 4 and take the win over Vale Ritchie's. What a race to the end.
Good start from Muggleton. Ruggy are very, very slow to get away. And Kelly's actually had to get on the brakes to get away from Muggo. And Down's going to get the jump. Oh, we've got a car around at the back. Rob Hartley. A lot of damage to his car. The whole front is absolutely destroyed. Yeah, Hartley just managed to get spun around, unfortunately, by Lee Ellis.
But there's a change up front. Sorry to interrupt there, but Ruggy is up front. He's got the position over Madison Down, and right behind him, Madison's got Muggo to contend with his teammate, diving up the inside of Madison Down. So Madison, in a matter of corners, has gone from 1st to 3rd.
Madison!
He's had a big moment! Fired it off onto the grass. He's managed to hold on to it and not fire it into the fence, but having all sorts of dramas back there.
Oh, we've got a car around in the background. Chris Osborne.
He hit the ball hard too.
That was massive contact into the wall. Fabian doesn't know which way to go. Vale looked like he had a little bit more speed at the end of the straight.
Oh, he's in position now, all side by side. There was no contact. Vale just sort of gave a bit of room there, but Kelly gets the job done. But now Richards needs to worry about Fabian, who's making a look up the inside.
And Hill's going to pounce as well as soon as Fabian gets through.
Oh.
Vale's been hung out to dry here. Here comes Vale up the inside of Hill. You're going to go side by side. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Vale goes around. This is going to be very, very close.
Now the one thing Muggo's got on his side is and there he goes, straight past. He's going to have a huge margin actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of seconds. A great move by Muggleton to get that pit stop done 1 lap earlier.
Oh, Richie's have another look up the inside. Contact!
Oh, contact!
He's gone! Top 5 position has gone well now. Emerson will make up 2 spots. Richie's, unfortunate contact, and that will end Hilly's run.
And the
celebrate.
drift out of the final corner. Congratulations, Josh Muggleton. About time, buddy.
We wait for the green and it's go. Madison down, nice little start. Looks like he might get a bit of an inside run here on the inside of Justin Ruggier.
Oh,
contact
there's
up
contact.
front! Oh, it's Ruggier! Ruggier are down, they've had a little bit of contact and that's cost them a heap of positions.
The car spearing off into the fence at massive speed.
It's Brad Ryan in the V8 Supercar fan group Falcon. He's fired off at the end of that straight.
Under pressure from Justin, as Justin has a big look up at the hairpin, got to pull it up there. Nice job.
And you can see Madison down a little bit further too. He's just made that move up the inside. You can see underneath Sean Kelly.
He has a look up the inside, job done. Madison down.
He'd be fairly happy with that.
Look
up
up
the inside. Can he get it done? Doesn't want to make contact.
Oh, contact.
There was. They're
Ellis
both
around.
gone. Lee Ellis has made contact and the ANZ Falcon parked in the middle of the racetrack, lucky not to get cleaned up there by a couple of cars coming behind him. Yeah, Muggo will jump Ruggier. Ruggier is only just coming out of pit lane.
And look at the gap that that Muggleton's managed to get. He's got 3 cars in between now. That's a couple of seconds. That's really hurt Justin, I think. Here comes Ruggier. I tell you what, he's side by side trying to pass another car down the straight. Does get done. So tell you what, that extra lap or 2 has really killed Vale. Trying to service. He's sideways up the corner.
Sideways, he's still
sideways.
This is it. Ruggier will get the move up the inside.
He's held it.
Moment.
Josh Muggleton's managed to hold it.
Goes from first to third, just gets on the grass, gets all sideways, and the world's opened up for Ruggier. But Ruggier comes off the start, off the finish line, and takes the win for Twin Ring Motegi. He'll be over the moon with that one over Vale Ritchie's and Josh Muggleton in third. 30 laps around in Lagos, we are underway. Josh Muggleton leads them to turn 1 over Justin Ruggier and George Maris. They're all got a nice clean start, but like you mentioned earlier, it's turn 1. Can everyone get through nice and clean? Oh, contact! Ruggier! A little bit of nose to tail action there from Richard Hampstead.
The car off the back of the pack is Andre Boldy, I think, one of the DWC Grand Prix drivers in Iracing. Yes, it is. Then we've got a car off as well. It's Maris. I believe that's Maris on the track, was it? Yes, it is. Out of turn 2, George Maris has been escorted off the road by Madison down. Oh, can you believe it? We've got another accident up there. It's John Emerson's involved. Matthew Hill's involved. Like, Robert Hartley's just gone in a little bit too deep. Did this in the earlier race as well, went in a little bit too deep, and round goes Clayton.
Yeah, we'll just have a look on screen. P2 has changed. We thought this may have happened because they were saying that Hampstead was looking quite pacey, and while we were looking away, he's actually got Ruggier. So Richard Hampstead now, P2, chasing down Josh Muggleton. How's that move up the inside? That was brilliant. That would have been a bit of a hold your breath, heart and mouth moment.
A little bit too much speed there, because send you off that fence. He's up behind Karina, up the inside. Luke's just up ahead. We've got Ellis up the inside. We've got Audrey on the outside. Into turn 1, is it going to work? Oh, Ellis gets the job done. A bit of contact.
Ellis, nice move, he'll get the job done. Unbelievable move around Michael Carina. You could see that he was tucked under, got some sort of slipstream there, got the pass done, and now he's chasing down his teammate in Tony Aldridge. He's only got a couple of turns to go.
Oh, Rob White again, still sideways.
But a brilliant job for Josh Muggleton in the TTR Hyper Simulator Falcon. He wins! And they're underway.
Oh, so we've got a stalled car on the grid there. Looks like Jonathan Salhani went absolutely nowhere. Others stuck it a wee bit over to turn 1, trying to find any positions they can.
Up front, it's all happening.
Oh, we've got a car off. It looks like Lee Ellis, I think, was off the road there. Like Ellis coming into the first chicane, went a little bit deep, smacked into the door in front, and then, we've actually got tangled up going off into the dirt there. We've got Vale up the inside of Harley. I'll tell you what, hasn't Rob got some pace this week? He's had some tremendous runs in the earlier races throughout the week, and he's really showing he's got a lot of speed this week, currently running in P4. He has a big look up the inside of the hairpin. Rob leaves him room. Rob leaves him too much room actually, and almost runs off the circuit.
Very gentlemanly. That was the crossover there. No, they all did a great job there. Nice bit of racing room there. Ryan's really working. He's up a look at the inside, maybe a little bit of nose to tail contact from Brad Ryan. V8 Supercar fan group Falcon diving up the inside of Collins. Can he get the job done?
Oh, contact! to the fence.
Collins is in the wall.
Oh,
He's
it's
in
Aldridge.
Aldridge is hit too. Aldridge will keep going, but Collins, that's game over for Collins. The contact.
Oh, Robert Simon got the hairpin.
Hartley made a little mistake. Contact with McLeod. McLeod holds on to it. The Tats.com Falcon almost into the fence. And this will bring Fabian right into it. He'll look up the inside, thinks better of it, but unbelievable. It's Justin Ruggie and will come into the final chicane. He's done it all race long, done a brilliant job, but he will be the winner for round 8 here at Circuits Older.
Everyone's away, they've got off to a good start there, a little bit cleaner than what we've seen in the past yesterday. Looks like everyone's going to get up the line nicely into turn 1.
Good start by Brad Ryan. He's already moved up into third.
Contact, one of the Stowe cars around. It's like Clayton Brooks. I think it was Brooks and Lee Ellis into it in turn 1 already. Matthew Hill's off the track there with Tony Aldridge as well. That's Matthew Hill and Tony Aldridge off into the fence out of turn 2.
Big sideways moment through Stoner corner.
Into McLeod.
McLeod's gone to the Tats.com Falcon. He's gone round in the hairpin. Looks for a move up the inside. Locks it up. Is there going to be contact? No. Nice bit of driving by both drivers.
That was some commit from both.
Oh! Ellis is gone. He's off. He's under the grass into the gravel trap.
Third last.
Oh,
second
Barron's
last.
around. All by himself too. They actually
Oh,
not.
Nick Gisberg in the spun coming in the lane. Sorry, Jay. He's gone around. He lost it, held it. And then 360s in the lane, off he goes. John protects the line. Does it? Oh, he's on the back of him.
He's giving him a nudge. Lee Ellis into the back. And they have sent Latham right off onto the grass.
Here, it's Brad Ryan.
Oh.
Is he gone? His quality in game is dropping.
Yeah.
Is it gone? I think it's gone too far as well on the last lap.
Done everything right, left from the green flag. And he crosses the line and wins. Phillip Island, the Enduro over Justin Ruggier. John Emerson will cross the line, desperately saving fuel. Often racing, it's like majority of the field have gotten away nicely here. It's going to get interesting up to the kink.
And
that was John Emerson drives into Ruggier's door into the hairpin.
The hammer's around. Muggleton, little tap.
Hammer got going again. He's looking back, trying to look back in the pack. I can't.
Ruggier and Emerson come together again. This is one angry pack.
Green moves there to Justin Ruggier. Justin gives you a big push into the hairpin. Oh, Richard turns into him there, but on the exit. These boys are playing for keeps here on lap 2. Richard now having built up his side and Justin into the hairpin. He's going to hit him. He's driven into his door. What is going on? John Emerson almost around there in contact with Josh Muggleton from...
Brook went into Muggleton. Muggleton's got damage. Here comes Hill on Fabian.
Side by side. Looks like Hilly got sideways there.
This doesn't work.
Oh, he's running forward.
He gets the move done.
The weeds. Sorry, I think we saw Ray darting across the road there.
Muggleton's around. Muggleton spun. Rich is a little bit of a tap. And Muggleton goes around.
Fabian! Looks like Fabian.
Fabian's around. He's around. No, holds it.
Oh, he's actually lost it completely. He has to watch out now. So just get his bags up the hairpin, wheel spin. Doesn't get sideways. Takes checker flag. Madison down wins at Sonoma.
And we're away.
Looks like Justin's got a pretty good start.
We've got a car at the back of the store. Three wide in the first corner.
This worked well.
Brent's done well.
Who's that?
John Latham's had a spin. Right.
Whoa, not a good place to spin either.
Madison up the inside of Mitchell.
That's where you want to get it done. He's got a good run. Going to get that done quite easily.
Troy Cox, he wants to get up in there too. Unlucky. Got a blown engine up front.
Troy
Troy Cox, blown his engine. He's got a great run. He'll get the spot easy.
Yes, that's a good job right there.
Good driving from Hilly. He knew he was beaten. He gave him plenty of room. Jason's gone really wide at the hill, lost it completely, and Sean Marr nowhere to go. Latham's just got the hit as well. And Justin takes the win. Round 11 at Lime Rock Park. Great drive. Rans Brookman will finish second. Looks like Sean Kelly across for third. Madison down in fourth.
How awesome was that? What a season we've had so far. One race to go, and it's going to be action-packed tonight. That was
absolute ripper, isn't it? Just
amazing.
Yeah, we were saying we're all having a bit of a chat here in the commentary box, just saying how it just felt like yesterday for some of those races. I can't believe it's been, pretty much 12 weeks now that racing action happened. It was just brilliant.
It's gone so quick. We'd said that was only a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? It was round 1 and round 2. It's awesome, this championship. We absolutely love bringing it to you every week, and the action's not going to stop there. We're about to join qualifying for the final time for this season, and not long until we're into next season, straight after this season as well. So it's the action doesn't stop here at V8 Online.
Yeah, we've only got that got the 1 week break, but right in the middle of that, we've got Race of Champions coming up as well next weekend, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. So no rest for any of us guys at the moment. Drivers are going to love the couple of days off.
Yeah, a couple of days off, only a couple of days. Speaking of Race of Champions, we've had our donate button, of course, on our Facebook page to raise some funds for the Cancer Council, who we're supporting this Race of Champions, and very, very proud to say that we've nearly hit the $1,000 mark. So big thank you to everyone who's already donated. It's absolutely amazing. We're absolutely overwhelmed with the support. So thanks heaps, guys. Keep the donations coming in if you can donate. And it's going to be a fantastic event, Race of Champions. Very, very proud to announce that representing the V8 Online crew this time will be Corey Henger.
Finally, finally. I got my wheel. I'm not moving house, so I'm all good to go. I missed the first 3, but it's really good to be back and finally have a go at that thing, because it's an absolutely fantastic concept, and it's great that Chris has put it on yet again.
It's something that the drivers don't stop talking about. I know obviously everyone's excited about a new V8 championship season, but everyone loves kicking back and having week 13, and this race this season is really stepping it up a notch when when we've got the Cancer Council of Australia on board and donations for that. It's just brilliant.
We've got the race map on screen. So 5.82 kilometres in length, 19 turns. You notice a couple of different corners, as we spoke about in our hot lap preview. They've got the different chicane at the end of the lap, and also an extra chicane after the hairpin. So a couple of extra, well, definitely one extra passing opportunity in the second chicane, or the last chicane. But it's a very, very tough track. It's tough anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more challenging ones, especially to the S's in this car. But in qualifying, it's so hard. I've been listening to Renz and Hilly throughout the week, and it's with such a slow out lap around here, you only really get about 3 cracks at a hot lap in qualifying. So it's quite challenging.
Actually, looking forward to some of the action here. It's been a busy week in the old Sandman household, so I haven't really even turned a lap here, so really excited to see what these guys produce. And Suzuka has always turned it on in the past, but a little bit of a difference this time round, but should be a cracker.
I believe we're watching Justin Ruggier's attempt at the hot lap, a flying lap. Currently haven't quite got the grid up. I'm too busy watching that awesome highlights video. Big thanks once again to John Emerson for that.
Now a couple of guys behind him. Speaking of John Emerson, he's also on his hot lap just behind Justin, Madison down. So 3 of the heavy hitters all out there pretty close on track at the moment.
Yeah, currently Madison down, as he said when he was here before, currently has provisional pole with a 2 minutes 7.967. Justin 2 minutes 8.086. So not much between them.
Wouldn't be love to be inside Ruggier's mindset at the moment. There was obviously a lot on the line.
So, Justin,
he's looped it. So
just to say that.
Almost a bit of contact too.
I was just going to say, I wonder how the nerves are. So but a bit of a shame, but still plenty of time in this session.
Right behind him, Madison down, looking to change that car number on his door from 77 to 1. Become the 6-time V8 Supercar champion, currently the 5-time champion.
It's an impressive number he's starting to rack up in this series. If he can get this done, as he said, 6 times, I don't think anyone else has really won it more than once or twice. So 6 is definitely going to be up there in the record books for a long time to come.
And it's a credit to him and everyone at TTR. It's not a fluke that he's got that many titles under his belt. He's got 5 so far and aiming for 6. But I know I work with him sort of closely behind the scenes as far as race preparation through the team, and I know a lot of work goes into his driving and everything else. So it's well deserved, and it's no fluke, and it's it's a credit to him, and I know Justin's going to be super excited to be in that position where he could obviously take the title off him.
But Madison's time hasn't actually counted there. We go to Matthew Hill. Bit of a sad day for Dynamic Sim Sports team with Matthew Hill. This is his last race for that team. He hasn't told anyone where he's going yet, so silly season's definitely on.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad. I mean, we've known him for a little bit now, and time has come. He wants to move on, see what else is out there, see how he can improve. And a bit of a special livery tonight, actually. But as you said, Jay, silly season. He's definitely one of the key players in it because everyone's still sort of scratching their head about where he's going to go. Yeah,
I heard rumours that he's joining your squad, Sandman, over at TTR. We've heard him going to TTL, Overclockers, Power Bond, everyone.
Yeah, I'd rather not comment on that just yet, mate. But
it's pure speculation. We'll stay out of that one.
Hilly is certainly a catch. We've obviously noticed his driving. He's really made his way up through the field. Over the last sort of 6 to 12 months, it's been brilliant. And any team that snatches him up is going to be they're going to be very grateful indeed because he's a great driver.
Of course, Hilly also helps us out. Oh, unlucky there, Hilly, a little bit too deep. Helps us out with the commentary for the Thursday Night Grand Am. Almost become the face of Thursday Night Grand Am now.
Yeah, I can't let him get too comfortable though because I'm going to steal that one back off him next season, actually, back in the commentary box. 2:10.1, so he's been saying he can do an 8 around here, so he won't be too happy with that. Sort of threw away a couple of tenths at the last chicane.
Go to John Emerson, looking to finish off his season with a good result. He said that next season he may not dedicate as much time to the V8 Supercar, looking to race the Riley DP and the Grand Am series a little bit more heavily than the V8 Supercar.
Yeah, that'll be great to see. I mean, I'm a big sports car fan, and it's good to see that some of these Aussie guys are really starting to get behind the Grand Am series. And John's got a lot of talent. I've got no doubt if he puts the effort into the Riley, he'll be just as quick as he is in the V8.
There's not much that bloke can't do wrong, is it? He's a great driver, and a big thanks goes out to him for all his efforts with that season highlights video. That was just brilliant broadcast.
Yeah, he's put in a lot of work behind the scenes to help us here at v8sonline. So even filling in commentary box for me last week after I had to run out the door. So big thanks to John for all his hard work in helping us this season and in seasons previous. Laps that look pretty smooth from him.
It's not too bad, mate. So far, he's sitting 6th on the timesheets at the moment. Fastest time for him for the week of 2:08.515. So, hoping to improve a little bit. There's not too much more margin there. If he can gain 2 or 3 tenths, he could be up to 3rd. So, but like you said, it's a pretty tidy lap so far.
Of course, tonight we'll see the final time we have one of these fuel-saving races, at least for next season. So,
yay!
Very, very excited. I know you're excited. I've been lucky enough to be in talks with Iracing to try and work out the schedule for next season. So, fingers crossed, we'll have a lot more enjoyable racing next season. Less fuel-saving, more pit stops, more tracks that encourage overtaking. So, we've changed Watkins Glen to get rid of the bus stop chicane and have a big long straight and dive into the carousel. So 46 laps of that race will be 46 laps of blocking into the carousel. Alternate line into the carousel. Sorry,
yeah, that's not the correct.
We don't block in this series, so been a pretty good lap from Emerson. 2:08.5. So same time essentially as what he's already put down.
Looking at Brad Ryan now. He's Brad and Sean have been a little bit further down than we've sort of gotten used to over the last couple of weeks around here at Suzuka. I think they're around about the 9, 10, 11 mark. Also hearing reports that it could be their last run with the v8 Supercar fan group, and rumours are again everything seems to link back to you, Sam, and that might be heading your way.
I will not comment on that till after the season's finished, but I like to say that I'm a big fan of v8 Supercar fan group, and we'll see what happens from there on in.
So what you saying, mate? Matthew Hill on the v8 Supercar fan group, TTR on Falcon, or what?
Oh, look, anything's possible in this day and age. You know what week 13 can produce.
Oh, it is silly season, isn't it? Also, talking about liveries, let's see if we can get look at the Powerbond liveries. Running a bit of an Anzac Day theme, the Powerbond guys. Hartley isn't, although Desmond Hallam, car 99, is running an Anzac Day livery with a couple other guys on the team. We're actually planning a special event for Grand Am Thursday and then realised it was Anzac Day, so we thought it probably better to pay our respects than to drive a car around a track.
A nice little idea, obviously. It was actually good to see in the real V8 Supercar series that the Holden Racing team paid tribute to the Anzacs, and you know, nice touch, just changing their paint scheme for the weekend at Pukekohe. It was brilliant, and it's good to see that some of that was carried over here on Iracing.
Go back to Madison down. Timing sheets here. Doesn't look like he's on an overly impressive lap. I think he might actually be calculating the fuel numbers.
Looking at Justin now, I was just going to say about Madison. He's out there doing race runs, I'd have to assume, while the back-to-back laps he's been doing, but he's currently got the pole. It's only about a tenth over Justin Ruggier, who's out there now trying to beat it, and I don't want to stick with him too long because we saw it happen last time. Sam Mann was commenting on him when he was on a lap.
Isn't it funny how we just say, oh, there's only a tenth in it, but yeah, as we all know, we've all driven these things, and you know, when you're on the limit and you're trying to chase 1/10, it's such a fine line to you know, finding that tenth or sticking it into the arm cake.
Oh, he's just got his motor, so I think we've done it again.
No!
I had nothing to do with that one, boys. It was all you two. I was being out of it.
Oh, yeah, I clearly don't have any affiliation with TTR, do I?
That's sabotage out there at the moment.
Yeah, I'm putting the monsters on him.
Looking at who is on the lap now, looks like Matthew Barron.
Like, Matthew Barron, probably the man that talks down practice the most you've ever heard in your life. I think a practice lap for him is a warm-up before a race.
Yeah, his practice consists of jumping in qualifying and then like good to go. But he's actually looking to have maybe a bit more of a better crack next season. He's got uni at the moment, but hoping that his schedule changes a little bit will free him up to actually do a bit more practice and run the bout more competitively. He's definitely got a lot of speed.
Definitely quick, so he'd definitely be a driver to watch out for if you can dedicate enough time to the car to actually run the series. We've got 6 minutes to go now. Cohen May on screen.
Maybe Sam Mann should talk about another ANZ car this session.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a drink.
Cohen probably, as we've talked about many times before, the best driver when it comes to fuel saving races, so definitely watch out for Cohen tonight.
I think it was it Watkins Glen a couple of seasons ago. He didn't pit when everyone else did. It didn't quite work out for him, but it was definitely an interesting strategy.
Yeah, of course, when we did the Phillip Island 500, he did one less stop than everyone else as well, and that surprised everyone in the field. Go to Mitchell McLeod. Another driver with rumours circulating.
You're good mates with him, Joe. I'm sure you might be able to elaborate a little bit more.
I actually haven't spoken to him much about any of that sort of stuff. He's too busy playing with my slot car track, so...
It's good to see him back though, and it seems he's starting to get the motivation back a little bit now. And actually, I mean, he's gone from doing no practice to at least doing a couple hours before the race. But it's good to see him slowly maybe getting back into this car.
Yeah, and motivation's back again. He forgot what it was like to win, and then when he ran the race to reality a couple of weeks ago and picked up a win, he remembered what it was like to win a race, and he said that that's what he wants to do again. So he's going to be pushing it as hard as he can to try and pick up another V8 Supercar win, but it's definitely a little bit behind the 8 ball in comparison to the other guys out there. Hasn't put in quite as much time. His run's a little bit wide, just keeps it on the track. Pulls that lap out, yeah.
Gonna say, if he puts in the practice for next season, you know, it's not out of the question. I think he's got the speed to still contend with the likes of Madison and Justin and that for the championship. Of course, some more silly season rumours. Michael McCabe still umming and ahhing about making a return, time permitting, to the series, so he's another guy around that Mitchell, Madison and Justin sort of speed range.
Yeah, I remember a few seasons ago it was McCabe for XSG Motorsport. down for TTR and McLeod for Infinity Esports. They were all battling for the championship. I think 3 or 4 championships in a row that they were all battling amongst each other. So it'd be good to have the calibre of McKay back into the series again. Fingers crossed, we'll hopefully see him back.
So not much longer to go in qualifying now, about 3-4 minutes.
Still no massive changes to the leaderboard in this session. Justin probably on his last attempt at a flying lap unless he pulls out of it very, very early.
Probably should be looking at this one, but yeah, as he said, he's probably on his last attempt unless he makes a mistake here and pulls it over.
In worst case scenario for Justin, regardless of what happens in the session, he's still sitting pretty. He's on P2, so he'll start on the front of the grid at this stage.
That looked really good.
He's looking smooth at the moment.
He's just got the right amount of drift into the corners, and it doesn't look like he's pushing the car too hard, which often the car looking slow is quick. So see how this lap pans out.
Into one of the alternate chicanes with this new MotoGP layout.
It's interesting how much curb they can actually take on the inside there.
Yeah, through the left-hander there, it's like almost straight lining that one. Honestly, can say I haven't actually done a lap of the track to see how far you can cut this corner. I know you haven't either, Sandman, so it comes down to you, Corey.
Yeah, I did about 2 laps, I think, and I'm like, this is Suzuka, same as I always remembered it and quit.
Sits up there with Phillip Island, does it, mate?
Yeah, Suzuka's definitely up there with Phillip Island, there's no doubting that, but it's those new chicanes. I mean, that one in the middle out of the hairpin wasn't too bad, but I really question the one at the last corner because you got to slow the car down to 40-50 kilometers an hour, and it's just, I don't know, it takes away a passing opportunity, as Madison said on his hot lap. And, used to be able to have a bit of a go in the last chicane, but it's just so slow and not wide enough down there now to even have a think about it. And Justin actually looks like he's done that with the cameras on him, so it's looked pretty good.
It must be alright. Must be happy.
Kept into it to the line. Can he beat his times? 2:08.0.
Oh,
he
has improved his time, but not his position.
Yep, gained 2 100ths of a second on that lap, but it's not going to be enough, and there won't be enough time for him to do another lap. So, looks as if Madison Down will have pole position.
Well, the other smoke in the water is obviously Renz in the European server as well.
True.
He was he wasn't sure if he'd be able to catch Madison's time, but he thought he could maybe do an 8:081. Down now into the final chicane. He's still out there doing, it's only about 2 or 3 laps back to back, so.
Yeah, he obviously is doing his last minute fuel numbers to make sure he's happy with how much fuel burn he's using and testing a couple of things. So, final minutes of the session. Excuse me. Bit of a frog in my throat then.
Emerson now coming into probably one of the best corners on this track. I have to say I like this one, Sam, man. 130R in this car is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, how good is it? You're on the throttle, you crank it left, and it's just, yeah, the car really sits and when you've got a decent setup underneath you, it's really, really great feeling. Ooh, fair bit of curb there.
I think it might have been a bit too much curb.
He's kept into it, so
yeah, he might on with it. Push on to try and get a second lap because there's only 30 seconds to go in the session.
He's put.
No time.
So maybe
no time.
Get the sectors there, maybe. See what he was capable of.
Mitchell McLeod. Currently in P10, 209.169. Not much for him to gain a couple of spots here either. Shoot right up to 8th with a 2/10 gain.
He's looking for a 9 dead. There we go.
9 dead.
Easy as
He
that.
gains a spot. Gains 1 spot above Adrian Stratford, who he's actually very, very good mates with as well, so there'll be a bit of rivalry there.
Hartley now finishing his last lap as well. I think he's actually in a battle with Mitchell McLeod for the back in the top 10 of the championship at the moment. There's a 10.288. Still got about 3 guys out there on laps at the moment. Marlon McMullen, Dale Niche and Matthew Barron.
Barron's definitely right into it.
not the ideal line there into the
Oh.
hairpin.
Here, car really struggling to pull up as he's ripping through the gears.
Oh, sideways.
Oh,
Cost him a few tenths there. He's keeping into it though. Meanwhile, the first car to finish that's McMullen and the Repsol Falcon. Little sideways through 130R.
another man with some silly season talk around him.
Yeah, a few rumours starting to pop up with Mullen as well today.
TTR again.
I cannot comment. I will not confirm or deny.
I think the whole field will be driving TTR next season, by the way. Sandman's going.
That's the plan.
Does a 210.4. Doesn't improve his currently down 210.1.
Lost it at 130R, 2 foot save hacks, and then he's put in the fence, and you're paying for that one, buddy. As the, that'll be it. Definitely
That's the end of
his paycheck
qualifying.
for that one.
So that's qualifying done for the last time for the season, boys.
A little bit sad.
And how quick has it gone? You know, we just commented about watching that highlights video. We're in for a cracker race, so there's two Titans coming down to battle the championship out, and really looking forward to it.
Yeah, cannot wait. Final race of this season comes down to the wire, and the two guys battling for the championship will start first and second as they sit in the championship. Madison down on pole, Justin Ruggier in second, separated by a tenth of a second over a nearly 6 kilometre track. It's absolutely amazing and so close this season.
And don't forget, we talked about it a little bit, it's a saving fuel round, unfortunately, so it's easy to mash the throttle and put in decent times, but you've got to have enough juice in the tank to go the distance.
Yeah, it's a little bit of self-control tonight, and both those guys openly admit that they're not the best at fuel saving, so we could see someone else actually pick up a win here tonight. It's going to be a very, very interesting race, and we'll wrap it up here, and we'll be back in around about 7 minutes' time for the main event. You're watching V8 Online's live coverage of the Iracing.com V8 Supercar official online series. We'll be back shortly.